Okay, welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. My name is James Williams Jr. And I just pitched this on my Facebook, and this is the only video I'm going to make because I need to carry my ass to work. So, an Oxford medical student claims he didn't rape a fellow pupil because he taught consent, consent workshop the court hears. Try to make this as fast as possible, and I'm going to touch on this. Okay, so we got that part about the Oxford medical student denies raping a fellow student, has told the court he understood consent because he taught workshop on it to young people. This is the guy. Okay, fuck it. That's the guy. Alright. Apparently his name is Mr. Niall McPaul. I probably didn't say that right at all. So Niall and then McPaul. 27, accused of raping another student while studying at Oxford in April 2017. Why is this now? To let him stay over. Okay, see, 2017 is a long time ago. After she let him stay over in her bed after a party. He claims he had only begun having sex with the complainant after 10 or 15 minutes of kissing and sexual touching. And the court heard, which McPaul claimed her vagina, wow, he went there, was lubricated, and she was moaning. As McPaul took question on how he could have known. Damn, this is fucking confusing me. It's just reading this along was just like really messing me up. But he had known she was consenting. The court heard he pointed out the work for sexpression. I don't know what that means. I guess it's like depression, but it's sexpression. Clarity he wanted, where he taught children as young as 12 about healthy relationships. Paul said he taught about consent and cared about consent, and something that had known a lot of friends. I must not have muted this TV. Okay. Where was it? Bothered me a lot. Alright, this person, who was pretty certain that awake when I went to penetrate her, he said something. I didn't recall her exact words, but she made it clear she did not want to have sex with me. Naturally, I was mortified and I had gone further than she wanted to go. I said to her that she was giving me all the signs. We had a conversation about it. I thought it was fairly adult. Obviously, in retrospect, I wish we had done more verbal consent. Got her signs league document, but not really how it works in the experience. The police also quizzed McPaul about the text he had sent to the complainant after the alleged rape, in which he appeared apologetic, whatever, to which the claim smoothed things over as both had been mutual friends. McPaul replied the text was investigating reading those that they did not look very something or another, and it was a misunderstanding. It was horrible. You know, I have an awkward moment like that. The jury in the Oxford court told the complainant had contacted her boyfriend to say, holy shit, they're going to arrest Niall today. Since the detective, my flat being driven, Milton Kearney's medical examiner, Dr. Paul Oxford. This is all fracked up. Denies one count of rape and the trial continues. Okay, so that explains why it's now, because it's taken like 2 years for them to go to trial. Alright. So let's get one thing abundantly clear. I'm a strong believer in consensual sex. Alright? I am a strong as believer in consensual sex. And I have been in this situation where everything's getting hot and heavy, getting ready to slap on the condoms, you know. I'm all set. She's all set. And at that last fucking second, she decides, no. Do I keep going or do I stop? Well, I was raised right. So as mad as I am and as erect as I am, I stop. I pull my pants back on. I throw the condom in my pocket because I never got to open it and put it on. And I'm not happy. I'm definitely not happy. I'm mad as hell, but, I'm not going to go any further because she simply said one word that was all I needed to hear. Was no. Now, the thing about that was, she didn't want me to go home, but she didn't want to have sex. Now, me and my bit of anger and my immaturity, I decided, because I drove all the way to the country to have sex, because that's what you called me for, that I'm just going to go the hell on home, because I didn't come all the way down the country to not have sex. However, once she said no, respectfully, it was time to go. If she wanted me to just come down there and hang out, that should have been the first thing she said in the phone call. Can you come hang with me? We're not going to have sex or anything, but can you come hang with me? And my dumb ass, loving the attention of women, praying that I could probably change her mind, I would have said, hell yeah. But that wasn't the conversation on the phone. And this was like before cell phones. So when I got the phone call at almost 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I'm going down there at 10:30, 11 o'clock, I'm looking forward to doing the nasty. And it did not happen. So what could I do? However, the very next day, I got the call, like in the middle of the day or somewhere another day, and she had the house to herself. And I went down there and she made up for lost time. That's pretty much how that story ended. However, she did apologize. I'm like, nah, you don't need to apologize. You just need to be more clear. No, if we're going to hang out, say that. Don't say we're going to hang out and have sex. Just say we're going to hang out and there will be no sex. Because a lot of people, they ain't like me, and they would like, alright, fuck it, I'm not going to hang out with her and go about their business. I don't have a lot of friends. So yeah, I don't have a problem hanging out. There's plenty of things we probably can do that doesn't involve sex. But, I like to know what I'm getting into before I dig myself a grave with a silver spoon. Look, guys and girls, we have to have communication. We have to be clear with each other on every aspect. You can't beat around the bush. You can't bullet dodge shit. You have to be honest, open, and clear with people. Because this is how these incidents happen. Because people aren't honest. People aren't clear. And if this guy in the story, would have known that the girl had a boyfriend, he had no business sleeping in her bed. He could have slept on the floor. He could have slept on the couch. He had no business touching her at all. No. And even if he didn't know, he probably should have asked. And it's her responsibility also to tell him, no, I have a boyfriend. You can't do this. I'm not cheating on him. See how that whole clusterfuck worked? Well, I have to go to work, so I'm going to make a two-parter of this. So, yeah, be seeing you.